Gosh, Rockwood just has so many incredible travel trailer RV options, and their signature, which is going to be their biggest travel trailer RV offering, has this incredible front kitchen layout that I think a lot of y'all are going to like. But there is one thing interesting about it as well with the bathroom layout. So let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If y'all are new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and we are taking a look at this 2025 Forest River Rockwood Signature here in the Blue Compass RV display. This is at the Florida RV show. As of posting this video, the show has now passed, but pretty cool RV show. If you haven't been before, this RV show happens every year in January at the beginning of the year. So it is a huge show in Tampa, Florida every year. It's one of the biggest RV shows in the world, and it happens every year in January. So something cool to get on your calendar. People travel from all over the country and all over the United States even, or not the United States, all over the world to come to this RV show. So it is pretty dang cool. Now this here, if you are interested in this RV, there's a link down below in the comments and description to help you with finding a location close to you where you can find your next RV, as Blue Compass has over 100 different stores in 33 different states. Now, with the Rockwood Signature, y'all already know I'm a huge fan of Rockwood. Rockwood Signature is going to be their biggest travel trailer line. So it is much taller inside than your standard Rockwood travel trailers, or really just your standard travel trailers in general. And this front kitchen layout is a pretty dang nice floor plan. So you're going to be able to see right here what this floor plan layout looks like. You can see it's just under 30 feet. Might as well say it's right at 30 feet from the tip to the rear bumper there. And then you have 1,000-pound hitch weight. That's where this is going to make this more suitable for like a 3/4 ton truck for most people. It's not going to be super heavy. Unloaded is about 7,800 pounds with a 2,000-pound cargo carrying capacity. So it's going to be under 10,000 pounds total weight fully loaded. But with that heavy hitch weight here, plus that being more as you load stuff in there, it could easily be like, 1,200 pounds. It's definitely going to be a lot for a half-ton truck, especially with how big the profile is on it. I would always recommend something like a 3/4 ton truck for a travel trailer this size, although I'm sure there will be people out there that will insist that a half-ton truck will be able to tow this no problem. And if that's how you feel, it's your life, your safety, not mine. I'm just going to always advise taking the safe route. And if you want to risk that, go for it. It's your life. So that being said, you have a molded fiberglass front cap here with the windshield up front. Love how that just sits in there very nicely. You have the LED light strip here. Has a little bit of a diffuser strip on it, so it has a bit more of a glowing effect. Then you have two 30-pound propane bottles up front. Most travel trailers come with 20-pound propane bottles, so get that higher propane capacity. This is definitely going to be a travel trailer RV that is designed with an extended camper or a full-time RVer in mind. And a lot of reasons too why somebody might go with a travel trailer like this over, like, let's say a fifth wheel RV. One, if you don't want to have any steps in the RV, you'll always have steps at some point in a fifth wheel, but you won't have any steps inside the RV on a travel trailer. And two, sometimes people want to keep their bed free of space. So with a fifth wheel, when you're traveling down the road, that fifth wheel will be set in the bed of the truck, and that's how you connect to the trailer. So you cannot load up a whole lot of stuff in the bed of your truck. You definitely can't load up anything higher than the lowest point of the fifth wheel front cap area. With a travel trailer, you can load up as much stuff in the bed of the truck as you want, as long as you're not overdoing the cargo capacity on your truck. So towing a travel trailer also can allow you to have that added bed space while you are going down the road. Composite panel sidewalls here. So the interior sidewalls are all going to be composite materials, no Luan on that. You have Goodyear Endurance tires. They do a torsion axle suspension down underneath here. So that is very nice. Essentially going to act like an independent suspension under there. So really like that you get that on the Rockwoods. Fully enclosed underbelly. All your water tanks and water lines sit above the enclosed underbelly. 12-volt heat pads on your water tanks. And then you have this nice big awning over the top here. It has that little middle support bar there, so when it's pushed in, it doesn't sag. Get that added bits of quality there with a Rockwood product. Ladder to get up onto the roof. And then there's two slide outs on the other side, but we'll get to some of that later. You have your electric stabilizers here. Let me look at something. It has auto leveling actually. So you have these signatures. You're going to have the auto leveling panel right there. That's awesome too. Not a whole lot of travel trailers out there with auto leveling. You have your pass-through storage compartment here. It doesn't actually pass all the way through to the other side. It does stop kind of back that direction, but it does connect to the kitchen storage. So we'll see that when we go inside. But that's just about everything on this campsite here. There's a few other things. We'll get back to that as we come back out. But let's go ahead inside and take a look. All right, as we step inside here, got some space now to walk in. This is the 8263 MBR. And Rockwood has been making campers since 1974. So they are now over 50 years of making RVs going into 2025. Pretty awesome. You have the screenshot here. This is going to allow the screen door to kind of close on its own. And you do have a shade already installed here in that window. So love that. Only one entry door, frameless windows. And then when we walk in, this has a front kitchen design, good amount of floor space. You have your bar stools there for a spot to sit and eat, enjoy a meal. Really big recliner seating here. Great thing about this space as well is if you, for some reason you find yourself wanting to put different furniture in here, maybe put more residential style furniture, it's a pretty wide space here to be able to work with. You can see the gap that you have here. You can fit a decent amount of, furniture options here in this area. Now, as we turn to the right, you have a huge U-shaped style kitchen. So love that. And then you have your TV there. You're going to have your microwave up here as we go through some of this stuff. Pretty standard RV size microwave. Vent fan here for while you are cooking. 3-burner gas stove. It does have the little knife spot there that will hold your knives if you want to put them there. Then it does have a larger oven than a lot of other travel trailers. Solid wood cabinet doors. You have a storage shelf underneath here. You also have a solid surface countertop. So that's going to be like a ceramic material there. Outlet here, this is your sound zones right there, plus your Bluetooth controls for your sound. And then as we turn around this way, great countertop space. You really can't beat the countertop space in a front kitchen. I mean, it is pretty exceptional for sure. Windshield up front, give you a great view of your camping environment. Campsite window there, and then you have storage up above here. Magnet latches on all of your cabinet doors to open and hidden hinges, so it just has a nice clean finished look to it. And this is a frosted tinted glass there on the cabinet doors. You're going to have a pull down day shade and a pull down blackout shade here for privacy. And then I believe, let me see here. The only thing that's okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, is it not? Oh, they usually have, and maybe I'm just not doing something right. Usually there's magnets here to hold this in place so it doesn't like just dangle, but I'm not seeing that. Maybe they just didn't get them on here before they got this one to the show, but usually there's magnets there to hold that in place so it's not just dangling freely and not really, up against that space. Stainless steel sink here. You have your faucet that will extend out like so. And then you have 2 separate racks here for on top of the sink that can roll out. Underneath here, you can see this is that storage that connects that pass-through area. It's also worth noting there is an inverter here on this camper, so that is going to be sending power to your outlets through the battery system there with that inverter, and then that storage space goes all the way through to here. Kind of interesting how that space might get used for you as you're out camping. And then keep in mind there are a couple other outdoor storage compartments on this side of the camper that we'll see as we go back outside. 4 drawers that open up here. Got to make sure to open at least a couple of them so you can see that like this top one has a utensil drawer. Then this bottom one has a tire pressure monitoring system in it. So that does come standard on here on this travel trailer. They're doing a plywood drawer construction. So you can see what that looks like. And then you have staples here on the sides. And those are soft close cabinet doors. Outlet here, no heat vents in the floor. So you can see the heat is running out of that spot right there. And then you have your refrigerator that is going to open from both sides. So it's all this Magic Chef brand appliances here. Love that the refrigerator opens from both sides. Up above here, you got your spot where you could connect a WineGuard Wi-Fi router if you want to go with that brand for your Wi-Fi router. And then you have a tray right here, plus a little bin under there for your freezer space. And this is all going to be a 12-volt refrigerator and freezer. Open this up, you got a big storage drawer there. No carpet in the flooring. And then as we move along this way, again, your recliners right here. You have the day and night MCD roller shades on your window. No valances on the window though, so you will have a little bit of light bleed coming in through the sides. Nice light fixtures there on the sides of the window. Big armrest in this space. Cup holders on both sides. Outlet on this side of the sofa, and then outlet down here as well. And you have a wireless charging pad here in the middle that my phone is currently charging on. This is your view when you're sitting on the recliner seat, very comfortable. This is, I mean, about as comfortable as it gets in travel trailer furniture. This is awesome. You can see what that space looks like. If I can, let's see if we can close the door real quick. I hate to close the door at these shows because I want people to, be able to come in here. I don't want them to feel like they can't step inside, but it does kind of mess up what the trailer truly looks like because of the way that the exposure gets messed up on the camera lens. So this is more of like what it will truly look like when you're sitting in here hanging out. Again, it has the shade on this window already. You just got to pull it up there. And the ceiling height in here is fantastic. This is taller than most travel trailers. It's about a 7-foot tall ceiling. So you'll see here when I stand up and hold this camera back, I mean, it's fantastic. Even going into the bedroom at the shortest spot in this travel trailer, I mean, look at that. That is just awesome. So really love how tall the ceilings are in here. It makes a huge difference for the perceived amount of space in this travel trailer. Uh-oh, I don't know what that was. My alarm was going off and I set 2 alarms in my phone. I didn't specify what they were for though. And now I don't remember what I set those alarms for. So there was something that I had to go do today around this time and I don't remember what it is. So we're just going to keep rolling. But anyways, you have your AC controls right here. Definitely important to note that you have in, let's see, in this zone, you can see you have an electric heat source on here. So it does have a heat pump in this AC. And let's see, yeah, heat pump in both air conditioners. That is awesome. That's going to be really nice. Although there's no fireplace in here, that still gives you an electric heat source through the air conditioner that will work really well when you're in, cold temperatures. Maybe once you get below freezing, that's when you want to have your furnace on for sure, because you want to make sure that you're also getting heat into your underbelly and stuff with the furnace. But when it's like 40 to 60 degrees outside and you just want to take the chill out the air, the heat pumps in the AC will do a fantastic job of that, and you don't have to burn any propane to do that. 2 bar stools here, so you have your spot to sit and enjoy a meal. And then while we're here, here's the price on this travel trailer, right at $59.95. I think that's pretty reasonably priced for the size of this RV and kind of what you get with a Rockwood signature. So we go back this way. Real quick, right here you have some pantry space, so you're going to have shelves here and hooks here. You can remove those shelves if you want. If you just want it to be like a coat closet. Magnet latches to hold the cabinet doors closed, and these are a solid wood cabinet door or a hardwood cabinet door. Controls here for your travel trailer, 12-volt heat pads there, and then it does have a gas and electric water heater. So you can see here you have the gas and electric heating components for that water heater. That will also connect to your phone, so you can control those things from your phone as well. Then going into the bedroom, king size bed, so much space in here. And the one critique I can see some people will have is you have to walk through the bedroom to get to the bathroom. Now, I think this is just a completely designed travel trailer for a single person or a couple that doesn't really plan to have guests too often. There's not any additional sleeping space other than the mattress here. So you don't have like a sofa that pulls out into a bed or anything like that. So this is truly just designed for like the couple camper out there, which is why this rear bathroom shouldn't be too much of an issue for that prospective customer. Sure, if you have guests in here and they want to use the restroom, they have to walk through the trailer. But honestly, how many times are guests using a bathroom in somebody else's trailer? That just doesn't seem like it would be a very common occurrence to me. I really don't know how often that happens. I mean, if you're camping with other people, they can go use the restroom in their camper, or most campsites and stuff like that have bathhouses and stuff like that, or at least have, like a porta potty or something. So I don't know how often you would ever find guests having to use your bathroom. But that is one of the, fair and, honest critiques of a floor plan like this, is you do have to walk through the bedroom to get to the bathroom. But having that rear bathroom makes it huge, which you'll see in just a second. Under the bed, Rockwood does a couple things far superior to everybody else that's in this class of RV with some of their construction. So you have aluminum framing here underneath the bed. These aluminum pieces also are going to have wood backing through the tubes of that aluminum to give it better screw retention when they screw stuff into those tubes there. Also, you're going to have obviously aluminum construction on the sidewalls and everything like that, but also up into the roof. A lot of brands do wood construction for their roofs, and the Rockwood and Flagstaff lines, which are brother-sister lines to one another, make all the same floor plans, just have a different name on the outside. They actually do aluminum framing up through the roof as well. 2 drawers that pull out here for additional storage, so you can access that without having to lift the bed. And then you have a much more premium mattress than what comes standard in most travel trailers. Pull down blackout shades on your windows. It looks like on these windows, it's just the pull down blackout shade. Couple different nightstand options here. If you did want to plug something in there in the outlet, they do leave a little hole there in that shelf so that you could leave your phone up there but still have it plugged in. Individual reading lights for each person, and they're a very like cool white tone on those, and they have just the white light on that. Storage space up above here. And again, it's just so tall in here. It feels so open and spacious. I love it. Across from here, you have your TV space. So you have a TV already installed, 32-inch screen TV. Underneath here, a little bit of storage space there. This is going to be like a wrapped countertop material. So this is not a solid surface countertop. This is going to be more something probably like a thermofoil countertop that has a wrap material over the top of it. But nothing wrong with that. Just helps kind of save a little bit of weight. And then you have all these drawers here, 4 of the same size drawers, and then 2 larger ones on the bottom. Keep going this way. Got another cabinet under there. Not soft close on these cabinets, so it's definitely just slam shut. Until I've been used to being in a couple other RVs that do have soft close cabinets. So that's where you can hang your clothes. Then you walk into the bathroom. Very tall entry into this bathroom. You have your toilet right across from here. I forgot to mention it, but since we're going to the bathroom, don't forget to check out Liquefied. Liquefied is a black tank treatment for your RV. I will definitely be using this in my RV, and you should too. You can find that on Amazon. We'll make sure your black tank and everything that goes into it breaks down properly, drains out properly, and keeps your RV smelling fresh. Huge countertop space. I mean, this is awesome back through here. Curious your thoughts on what you think about this bathroom, because there's a lot of different ways they could have potentially gone about this, and they went with the dual vanity setup here, giving you a lot of countertop space, also spot for 2 people to be in here. They could have gone with 1 sink and had more countertop space, which I could see a potential for a lot of you in the comments to say that maybe that's what you preferred. They also could have added more storage in here and kind of pushed everything like this way and had, you know, a little bit more storage. It would have also, if they did storage up along the back wall or something, would have, you know, kind of condensed that window down. But this is what they went for with this back bathroom. Ton of room here though, and a bunch of just like openness to it. It doesn't feel congested at all. It feels very, very nice back here. Power tower here in the back. It has a wireless charging pad on the top, 2 USB ports, so 1 USB-C and 1 USB-A. And then that drops down like so. You have an outlet back in this corner, spot here to hang some towels, and you do have a max air vent fan here in this bathroom as well. Porcelain foot flush toilet. It has a plastic toilet seat on it. And then you have all this storage along this side. These are going to be your nice deep shelves there in these cabinets. And then as we turn back around, let me show you the storage underneath the sink. Deeper storage there, and then you're going to have a little bit of shallow shelving here because this is right behind, right behind this is where some of your outdoor components are, like that little outdoor refrigerator. And then this here is actually a false door, so that does not open. There's just heat ducting back behind there. LED lighting underneath the cabinetry, love that. And as we turn around this way, you have a plastic 2-piece shower. So you can see how you have the seat in there. And then it is a very tall shower. Before I stand in there, I want to talk about the shower miser system. This here is going to recirculate water until it gets hot, so you don't waste any drops of water. So basically, this is going to change colors. It's going to get lighter in color as the water gets warmer. And then you can turn this valve right here that will send water up through the shower head, so you are not wasting a single drop of water. Very important, because everything that flows through here is going to drain down into your gray tanks. And then the more water that goes in there, the more quickly, the faster you're going to have to drain that gray tank, which means you're just going to be doing that more often. Then when you have a system like this, where you don't have to have, you know, water flowing out of the shower head while you're just waiting for the warm water to get to the shower head, you literally don't waste a single drop of water. It's awesome. So as I step in here, let's go ahead and take a look. See here, the ceiling height, just fantastic. Even though you do step up into the shower a bit, you can easily be, gosh, about man, I would say probably like 6'8" and fit in here at least. See, the skylight runs this way, so it's a great, location for that. Plenty of height, and the shower head sits nice and high, so I would barely have to duck to get underneath that. And you can see it's hit just about its highest position right there. And if you're shorter, you can tilt it down like that too. So love all that. That's pretty much everything on the inside. It has a 5/8 inch thick plywood tongue and groove flooring here in the subflooring. Nice big speaker up there in the ceiling right here. And I think that's it. Let's go ahead and finish up everything on the outside. For all the serious RV nerds that haven't already gone off of this video, because I know most people have exited the video before we get to the outside, but that's okay. So out here, you have a 6-gallon gas and electric water heater. We kind of talked about that on the inside already. The Goodyear Endurance tires. This here is going to be your freshwater fill. So this is where you can fill that freshwater tank right there. You have the longer safety rail here for that entry door. Frameless windows, this little tabletop there. And then let's go to the other side. Ladder to get up onto the roof. In fact, you know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and hop up here on the roof. See what's going on. So as we get up here, oh, love this. You already have the Max Air vent fan cover on here. So you don't have to purchase that extra. That just basically allows you to be able to leave your vent fan open without having to worry about it, like rain getting in there or things like that. You have 2 solar panels up here on the roof. So that looks like, let's go see if we can see the size of these solar panels. Fully walkable roof. And it looks like this is likely going to be, two 200-watt solar panels. So 400 watts of solar up here in total. You have 2 Coleman Mach ACs. You have the Winegard antenna right there. You see, not all of them are going to come with 400 watts of solar. Like the one in front of us here only has 200 watts of solar on it. So that's a little bit of an upgrade. Slide toppers installed on top of the slide outs also, which is awesome. You can see how the water's kind of pulled up here, which is exactly how it should be, because then when you close that slide in, it's going to just push that water off, versus if you had water kind of building up here on top of the slide out underneath here. Let's say you didn't have slide toppers. It's kind of important that you get up here and, brush the water off of there if you're going to close your slide out after a bunch of rain, to make sure that there's no water pooled up there that ends up inside of your RV because you close your slide out with that water pooled up there. So slide toppers help completely prevent that. Plus they also protect the slide out from direct UV exposure, which is just going to help with overall insulation in the RV as well on a hot day. So all those benefits with that. That's pretty much everything up here. So let's go ahead and hop back down. Oh, should also always mention when I get up here, the seals on these RVs, everything around these spots, these are your most vulnerable spot for leaks. And as an RV owner, it is your responsibility to check these things and to make sure they're not peeling and cracking, which will happen over time. So if you're not getting up here and checking it, you are going to have a roof leak, and it is going to be your fault, because that is part of regular RV maintenance. That is the responsibility of the owner of the RV. These are not something that is supposed to last a lifetime. There are products out there that you can put on your roof that will make those more like something that could last a lifetime, but as they come standard from the factory, that is going to be something that over time can peel and crack, and it's our job as RV owners to get up here and check those and make sure that's not happening. Prep to add a backup camera here, and then we have an accessory hitch back here. So this is going to be rated for 300 pounds. This is where your water pump is located. Also, you have a water filtration system back behind there. Got a lot of fun stuff going on here at the show. Water connections are right here. Ooh, we got some bubbles. Let's go, got the bubbles. You got your city water connection right here. This is gonna be your tank flush, so your black tank flush right there. And then let's keep moving along this way. Oh gosh, get away from the music. YouTube, don't copyright my video. Okay, last couple things. Now that the music finally passed, you got a storage space here. You can see it's gonna go up real tall there. Great spot for some fishing poles and longer items you might have to put in that area. Really thick baggage door as well, much thicker than what you see or what's standard for a lot of baggage doors. Plus they are slam latch. You have magnet latches here to hold them up in place. And then back over here, you're gonna have more storage. This is the storage underneath the bed. Down here, that is accessible to the storage for whatever you put under your bed. Same thing, much thicker door than you see on a lot of other travel trailer RVs. Dump valves are right here on the back end portion for your bathroom. So black and gray tanks here for the bathroom all come to this one area. And let's see, did they do a different gray tank valve for the sink? They did. Okay, right there. Yeah, so you can see that spot right there. That's going to be for your gray tank for the sink. And they're doing a through frame rack and pinion style slide out mechanism on here. So great slide. And that is pretty much everything. So if y'all appreciate this video, let me know down below in the comments, or just hit the like button on this video. If you have any questions as well, let me know. You can store a sewer hose in the bumper right here. Let me get back around to the front and we'll wrap this thing up, get y'all on your way. But if you're interested in this RV or just looking for your next RV, there is a link down below in the comments and description of this video where you can find over 100 different stores in 33 different states that you can find your RV from. So all over the country, we're able to help y'all out. And a lot of our Blue Compass stores carry the Rockwood line. So you can look for that there, or the Flagstaff line will also be the exact same thing, just have a different name on the outside. So that's all I got for y'all. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And until next time, live firmly unbound.